Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, David Hall again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense has the ball first today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
Man, I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Harris back to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. So Boston College's offense has the ball for the first time. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And down he goes back for 3.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Corrals it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Harris will throw. This time he's got it. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28. On first down, here comes this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. No huddle offense to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it back. Makes a move. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. Tackled there by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Takes it on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Off play action. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Gets the back moving. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Harris back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice move, creates some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Pressure coming, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
A run for the quarterback.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Harris will throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. But when you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great...
Intercepted for the 11th time. Looking for more room. The 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Boston College.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today. This fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today. They're trailing by 14 to Ole Miss. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. This time they'll go to the running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little space. Nice move there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. And the Nittany Lions move the chains with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Touchdown, Penn State! open space. The band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This Boston College offense has it working. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips away. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Harris back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Off the play fake. He rifles one deep down the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. Off and running. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boston College right back to the line. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
Boston College, 10.
Coming out with it, it's Baker. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Harris will throw. Unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The short hands, it's Everett. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down.
First down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Harris back to pass. And some room to work. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Everett. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 8 over Louisiana Tech. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to fire on second down. A little release to the back. Turning it on. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's McMahon. They'll run the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Got some room in into the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. looking to throw. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Boston College, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Smalls. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's a first down.
Looking for a man. It's McMahon. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes into 22.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boston College, 10.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smalls. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's McMahon. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick handoff. Spins away from the defense. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The quick out. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass.
Boston College, 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's McMahon. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 8 over Louisiana Tech.
Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen.
2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on second down. Right on the money. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He fought them off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Of 2. Second down coming up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just dominate.